Hood Story featuring Zito Green.
Yeah.
I want to talk to y'all about the day I met Azie Faison by mistake. It was a fucking snowstorm, and around this time, they had Black Star. Black Star used to sell all the DVDs, all music CDs and shit like that. Exclusive, all the black exploitation movies and all that. They used to have all that shit like the Mac, Superfly, shit like that. All the old joints like Sonny Education of Sonny Carson and shit like that, Cooley High and all that. So we used to go up there to get movies and all that. But this day they was closed, so I went to 25th and shit. I tripped it to 25th, know what I mean, to probably get a Smack DVD or a Sub-Zero DVD or Mad Pawns and shit. Whatever it was, I was copping. So I goes walk to 25th and 5th Avenue. They had a store over there and shit. So I walks in the store and shit. There's really nobody on the streets. It's snowstorm, blizzard type shit outside. Went and grabbed up my food and shit. I goes up in the shop and shit. This shit ain't even there no more. It was like right there on 25th. As soon as you hit 5th Avenue, it was like a couple stores right there going within the block and shit. So I go in there, so I see the African guy, and Azie is sitting right there. So now I'm the type of person, I ain't even gonna lie. If a famous person is next to me, I'll try to act like I'm normal and shit and try to kick it, but I really be starstruck like a motherfucker, because I be like, yo, this is my idol right here. Like, even niggas, people in the street, like my peers and shit that I grew up with, I looked at them niggas like they was famous before I knew them type shit. So when I seen Azie and shit, I'm like, oh shit, like I ain't really trying to show like, be on no groupie shit or nothing. So I'm just really trying to act like I don't even know him and shit. Like I'm like, yo, I'm gonna act like I don't even know this nigga. So I'm looking at the movies and all that. So the dude and shit, the African dude is like, yo, yo, how about this movie right here? So he was putting out the Azie Faison documentary and shit. He had, at this time, he was like flooding the stores and shit with different volumes of stories and all that shit and documentaries and all that. So he like, yo, how about this joint right there? I'm like, all right, that's cool. So, I dubbed it or whatever. So he was like, yo, how about this one right here? He put out another one of his joint. So I'm like, oh yeah, well, oh yeah, all right, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? So now he showed me another one. He like another one of Azie DVDs and shit. So he like, yo, how about this one right here? I mean, yo, this is him, Azie, this is him right here. And I'm like, yo, bro, I know who he is, man. Then he like, yo, he asked me a question. Azie asked me a question. And the question that he asked me was, what do I think about the state of hip hop? So I was like, damn, like, I ain't really think he was gonna ask me no shit, say nothing to me anyway. So now I'm freestyling. Like I just come up with anything off my head. I'm like, I'll give an educated, question like I'm in a fucking job interview. So I'm like, well, nah, yeah, the state of hip hop is good. Black business owners and shit coming up, flooding the game. I'm saying, you got Bad Boy, Rough Rider. You got Rockefeller and all that. He was like, Rockefeller. He like, Azie is like, Rockefeller, that's over. And at this time, Rockefeller was it. Like, Rockefeller was like the team to be on and shit. Like, niggas ask you who you want to sign with, they be like, oh nah, I'd rather get a deal with Rockefeller. So he like, well, nah, yo, Rockefeller is over. I'm like, word? I'm like, how so? He like, yo, why you think Tupac and Biggie ain't here no more? He like, yo, the government took them brothers out because they can't be controlled. He's like, so who's the next runner up? Jay-Z. I'm like, what? Now, mind you, this is a few years back, before Rockefeller even broke up. So I'm like, what? He like, yeah, man, you crackers, yo. They could control Jay-Z. You gonna see in a couple years, he gonna be in power. And I was like, what the hell is he talking about? I'm saying? So then he like, yo, you think the government don't run shit? He's like, yo, you ever heard of John Cuff and Preacher? I was like, yeah. He's like, yo, why the fuck you think Preacher had all them motherfucking bodies? He's like, yo, do this shit make sense to you that a motherfucker got all these bodies walking around Harlem like it's nothing? He's like, yo, brother, you gotta think, brother. You gotta use your mind, man. Ain't no way, no anything like that going down. The government gotta be involved in that shit. I'm like, damn, bro. Like, I don't even know if I was even ready for the shit where he was coming from. You know what I'm saying? But all the shit, that little 5 minutes of shit I was talking to him, all that shit wound up coming into play, and you see it now, like how everything is playing out, like in the music industry, in the world, period. You know what I'm saying? How you just see a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying, just changing, like, over the past 20 years. Like, it ain't even the same no more. Like, if you, like, 20 years ago, you could tell somebody, yo, that's gay, and today in times, they be like, you wrong for that, you know what I'm saying, for even having that opinion in your mind and shit. So it's like, if I got a 20-year-old son and I'm telling him, yo, this appears to be gay, he's like, yo, like, he's looking at me like, yo, I think you just taking this a little bit too far. You know what I'm saying? This is fashion, you know what I'm saying? And them spider hoodies, I ain't even know them spider joints was ran by Young Thug and shit. So I'm like, damn, like, motherfucker could be wearing, and it's like, I thought about that shit. Damn, I just thought about something just now. Like, if the spider hoodie is by Young Thug, and you know he's going through the case or whatever, but there was rumors that he was gay. You know what I'm saying? This is not something I'm making up. There's rumors that he was gay. He had dresses on and all that shit already. So everybody already know that. So being that I know that now, I'm telling myself, like, I wouldn't want to wear that because somewhat his name is associated with the LGBTQ. I'm not for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that. So what about any other clothing lines that's came before those? I mean, would I still be rocking those if I knew that person was homosexual or whatever? Like, just for example, like, I mean, I don't know, I'm just making this up. Let's just say Timberland was made by gay. I'm saying, but I'm gonna be like, yo, nah, I ain't rocking that shit, man. That shit made by gay. But it could be made by racist or anything else, but would you still wear it? I'm saying, I don't know, I'm probably going off track right now, but yeah, that was another real life hood stories, man, by my nigga